Look, you've probably told yourself this before. If I can just hit $1 million, I'll finally be good. Like everything will magically click into place. No more stress, no more checking your bank account before buying something small, no more anxiety about the future. But then you open your banking app. You've got maybe a few thousand saved, maybe less. Maybe you've tried to save before, but something always comes up. Rent, food, unexpected bills, life. In that $1 million goal, it just feels ridiculously far away. Like it belongs to some other version of you, a future you that may or may not ever exist. And here's the worst part. Even if you did hit $1 million, there's a very real chance you'd still feel broke. My name is Victor, and I spend way too much time thinking about how people build real financial security in a world that constantly makes it harder to do so. If you're someone who feels stuck trying to save money, wondering if you're doing enough, or constantly chasing a number that never seems to get closer, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. The problem with the $1 million goal. Here's the thing. The idea of $1 million is completely arbitrary. It sounds impressive. It feels like success. It's been drilled into us through movies, social media, and financial advice for decades. But it's actually a terrible goal. And here's why. First, inflation has completely changed what $1 million means. According to data from the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, what cost $1 million in the year 2000 would require over $1.8 million today to have the same purchasing power. So right off the bat, the goalpost is moving. Second, $1 million doesn't tell you anything about your life. It doesn't tell you how much you spend every month, whether your income is stable, whether you're drowning in debt, or if your lifestyle is sustainable. It's like trying to win a game without knowing the rules. And this is where most people go wrong. They chase a big, flashy number, instead of focusing on the one number that actually determines whether they're financially secure. The one number that actually matters. That number is your freedom number, or more specifically, how much money you need per month to live your life comfortably. Not impressively, not extravagantly, but comfortably. Because here's what most people don't realize. Wealth isn't about how much money you have, it's about how long your money can support your lifestyle. Breaking it down with simple math. Let's make this real. Say you spend $2,000 per month. That's $24,000 per year. Now, there's a concept in finance called the 4% rule. It basically says that if your money is invested, you can safely withdraw about 4% per year without running out of money. So, to generate $24,000 per year, you'd need $24,000 divided by 0.04 equals $600,000. Not $1 million, $600,000. Now let's say your lifestyle costs $4,000 per month. That's $48,000 per year. $48,000 divided by 0.04 equals $1.2 million. Now that's when $1 million starts to make sense.
Do you see the difference? The number doesn't come first. Your lifestyle does. This is where it gets really interesting, because once you understand this, everything flips. Instead of asking, how do I get to $1 million? You start asking, how much do I actually need? And that question changes everything. Because there are only two ways to reach financial freedom. Increase how much money you have, decrease how much money you need. And most people obsess over the first one, while completely ignoring the second. The psychology behind this trap. Look, this isn't just about math. It's about psychology. Humans are wired for comparison. We see someone on social media making 6 figures, driving a nice car, living in a big house, and we think, that's the goal. But here's the problem. That lifestyle often requires massive ongoing expenses. Car payments, rent or mortgage, lifestyle inflation. So even if they're making more, they might actually be less financially secure than someone earning half as much, because their freedom number is higher. A simple analogy. Think of it like this. Imagine 2 people running on a treadmill. One is running at 5 kilometers per hour. The other is running at 10 kilometers per hour. The second person looks more impressive, right? But now imagine the treadmill speeds represent expenses. The faster you run, the harder it is to keep up, and eventually you burn out. That's what lifestyle inflation does. It speeds up the treadmill. Real life example. Let's compare 2 people. Person A earns $3,000 per month, spends $2,000 per month, saves $1,000 per month. Person B earns $8,000 per month, spends $7,500 per month, saves $500 per month. Who's better off? Most people would say person B, but they're wrong. Person A has a lower freedom number and a higher savings rate. They're actually closer to financial independence. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but I still want to be rich. And that's fair. There's nothing wrong with wanting more money. But here's what you need to understand. If you don't control your lifestyle, more money won't fix anything.
Step 1. Calculate your freedom number. Here's what you need to do. Write down your monthly expenses. Be honest. Include rent, food, transportation, subscriptions, debt payments, everything. Let's say it comes out to $1,500 per month. Multiply that by 12. $1,500 per 12 is $18,000 per year. Now divide by 0.04. $18,000 divided by 0.04 is $450,000. That's your freedom number. Not $1 million, $450,000. Step 2. Reduce without feeling deprived. Now, look, I'm not telling you to cut everything out of your life. This isn't about suffering. It's about optimizing. Ask yourself, what actually makes my life better? And what are you just paying for out of habit? Because here's what most people don't realize. Cutting $300 per month in unnecessary expenses is the same as reducing your freedom number by $300 per 12 divided by 0.04. That's huge. Step 3. Increase your gap. Your gap is the difference between what you earn and what you spend. The bigger the gap, the faster you reach freedom. So focus on increasing income, skills, side hustles, business, keeping expenses stable, not increasing both at the same time. Step 4. Invest consistently. According to historical data from the S&P 500, the average annual return is around 8 to 10% over the long term. That means your money can grow without you actively working for it, but only if you invest consistently. Even small amounts matter. $200 per month invested over 20 years at 8% becomes over $118,000. That's the power of time. A story you need to hear. There was a guy who earned a modest income, nothing crazy, but he kept his expenses low, invested consistently, avoided lifestyle inflation, and over time, he reached financial independence, quietly. No flashy lifestyle, no viral success, just discipline. Meanwhile, his friends who earned more were still stuck because they kept upgrading their lives faster than their income.
This is where everything comes together. The goal isn't to look rich, it's to be free. And freedom comes from low expenses, high savings rate, consistent investing, not chasing arbitrary numbers. Final thought. If you take one thing from this video, let it be this. $1 million is not the goal. Your freedom number is. Because once you know that number, you can actually build a plan. A real one, not a fantasy. So here's what I want you to do right now. Calculate your monthly expenses, turn that into your freedom number, start making decisions based on that. And if this video helped you see money differently, make sure to subscribe, because most people are playing the wrong financial game, and I want to help you start playing the right one.